Traders, in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can make money in a stock that's not moving at all. Not up, not down, just sideways. Very simple strategy, and I'm actually going to give you a few stocks that you can use this premium selling strategy on. So Netflix, first name I'm looking at here. Now what I have at the bottom here on this study, it's called an implied volatility. So this here is implied volatility. Some stocks, Netflix, Nvidia, Tesla, Roku, they usually have year-round high implied volatility. Now we can see Netflix, since it made a little run from 300 to about 335, we've kind of been stuck in the mud here, right around 325 a share in Netflix. So you can see volatility, pretty high. Next, I could go to my option chain. So I'm going to go to Netflix, type it in, and you don't have to be in these trades for a long time. In fact, we're going to look at January options next week, the monthlies that expire in 11 days. So what you can do here is you can actually go to your spread and you can actually click Iron Condor if you want. Now, the bad thing is they're going to limit you on this to the strikes that it has set. So what I'm going to do is actually show you how to do it so you could customize your trade. Netflix, the first thing I look at is the at the money straddle. That's the at the money calls and the puts. They're about $7.5, $6.5 here. So we add them up, 7.5, 6.5. That's right. Do the math. Boom, boom, boom. We get $14 move here in Netflix for January monthly expiration in 11 days. So that means $14 higher or $14 lower are what the market makers are implying in Netflix for the move. So what I'm going to do is take that measured move and sell strikes around the market maker's move. So $14 higher, $14 lower here. I'm going to look and I'm going to give myself a little bit of wiggle room here. So we'll do the math. I'm going to look at selling here in Netflix, the 315 puts. So I could go to 315 puts. They're about 242. I'm going to sell those puts here in Netflix. And I'm going to buy actually the 310 puts. Okay, so I'm getting, right here is a bull put credit spread. I'm getting about 88 cents as credit on a $5 wide spread. But I want more. I want more credit on my trade. So next thing I'm going to do is go to the 330 calls, and I'm going to sell them for $5.85. And I'm actually going to buy. Now we buy these calls and we buy those puts. We spread out the trade to reduce risk, reduce margin costs. So I'm actually going to buy the 335 calls. Now, instead of collecting that 88 cents as a credit, I'm collecting $2 and about 80 cents here. Now, what I want to do is analyze the trade to show you this. So always very important to look at a risk profile. Iron condors, when we sell iron condors, we're selling premium, we're selling volatility, we're doing a neutral strategy. We can see here, this is what they look like. So we're saying on this spread here in Netflix that it will stay below 330 a share, below, and it will stay above 315 a share in 11 days or January expiration. We sold that market maker's move, and let's look at the risk versus reward now. Our max loss, let's say Netflix gets bought out and at $400 a share. The max we can lose is $224 per one contract, or let's say Netflix tanks and goes to $200 a share, something major. Our max loss is capped at $224. Now our max gain, the max profit we can make from this trade is also capped here at $276 if Netflix stays above 315 and stays below 330. So we're risking here $224 to make $276 on a very neutral trade here in Netflix. We can actually go into our probability here. This is what's really cool, and it's not perfect, the math here on Thinkorswim, because you do have other factors that it's not accounting for. And we can actually go, and we have here about a 49.5% chance of this trade finishing in the money. Fantastic risk versus reward setup here in Netflix. I'll actually show you one more time here. We'll scroll down here of selling the Iron Condor in Netflix. You can do this week in and week out with stocks with high implied volatility year round and collect that premium if you don't think the stock's going to move in either direction. Let me know some names you're trading right now in the markets. Lance Ippolito here. Have a fantastic trading day.